at the same time, I can ask a simple question. Sometime last year when I called for a meeting between the executive and my office, there are members who deliberately came to my office to protect the executive. They came and sat throughout the meeting. There are members here who are quoted as saying, we are for the executive. And at that point, I was trying to come to terms and understand why our requisitions. You don't just come here and say that requisitions of 400 million. We have pending requisitions which were signed by one Martha. If you go and ask the new person in the work plan, she will tell you how many work plans which were signed by Martha from the assembly. Honorable members, we cannot entertain the attitude of crossing in between whatever we call it. What do we call it? That office at yes. We can't allow that to happen. Honorable members, as we have indicated, we had a meeting. And I can tell you it is not business as usual. Out of our meeting, we are somewhere today. We have actually been in consultation. We have been in brief with the Sospita. Even today, we have got requisitions which were released. Today alone, they have released up to about 4 or 6 requisitions. The issue of priority does not apply in this case. The Constitution is very clear how the Assembly and the Executive is supposed to share. Our problem lies at the point of CRF, where now the CRF account, County Revenue Funds account, at that point when you are now supposed to release monies, you decide which money to release and which one not to release. It is not the clerk. It is not the speaker. I don't release from A, I don't release from B, I don't release from C. We have requisitions which were requested around October, up to now. The last time my office received office imprest is last year, October. Office imprest, last year, October. Then you come, ask the plenary about what is happening. Honorable members, we must be honest to ourselves. I must say amongst us, there are members here who does not have the interest of other members. Yes. It must be plainly stated that the clerk has always been up to the task of making sure. We had a meeting and agreed that every month the executive must release money to the assemblies. Today as we speak, we have not received 2 months' salary. As we speak now, members are not going even to get their salaries. Whose fault? You want to tell me the clerk has not requested for the salaries of members? You want to tell me that? We can't be having a CRSF account which has pending requisitions by the side. Immediately money on source revenue hits the account, it's released in Ahenda. It's released in Ahenda. When the clerk, because you can imagine, How many times does the clerk crisscross between the assembly and the executive? Just pleading, begging for the assembly monies to be released. How many meetings are we going to have with the executive so that they release the money? So, honorable members have actually, before then, had indicated that tomorrow I'll bring the assembly up to the speed to tell the assembly the status of our monies and the projection and what we intend to achieve. Because I've told you it is not going to be business as usual. Each and every member here in this assembly, each and every member here in this assembly, if you have your own interest, please don't bring it into the business of the assembly. You are free to be a friend. You are free to request for help from the office of the governor. It's okay. But please, when the issues of the assembly is mentioned, yes, you are supposed to stand by the assembly. You are supposed to stand by the assembly. You don't come here to start passing blame games for no apparent reason, and when you know correctly that what you are saying is not true. What Mheshimiwa Chege is saying is very true and factual. Let the monies of the assemblies be promptly given to the assembly. There is no question about it. And honorable members, I want to state here clearly that we have the CFSP. Until our monies are given out, because I don't want to transact a budget which has no meaning to this assembly. You get what I'm saying? Yes. And that is the position. That is the position. I'm going to make an official communication to the executive that going forward, honorable members, we need the dignity we deserve. So I'm directing the House. Don't pour your hunger. We must manage this situation once and for all. We must bring the understanding. The people who are sitting in the offices, who are supposed to do what is required of them, must do it. They must do it. Munanipata members, it is good that we had actually postponed the CFSP. We gave them some extension, but in between, yes, there is a goodwill. They have released our monies, but you can imagine the office of the Deputy Speaker is closed. The office of Honorable Nixon Juma is to be auctioned. And those are the Honorable, yes, Mtumisi. Yes. So now, there are many. I'm glad to announce that we have complied. We have at least we received the money for LAP fund, the 28 million. So the contribution of members is up to date as we are here today. But that is not enough. That is not enough. Honorable members, let's rest that debate. We are really doing something about it. I won't want a situation where, Honorable Alai, you have a burning issue. Please, kindly Alai. Yeah? Okay.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. Mr. Speaker, thank you, Mr. Speaker, for taking up the issue of the welfare of the members. But I think that we need to blame ourselves for leaving the